Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Sarah Drew reveals stunt injury, surgery filming Hallmark's Mistletoe Murders. Hallmark's Christmas mystery Mistletoe Murders has completed filming season 2. However, it was not before the star of the series, Sarah Drew, suffered a serious injury doing a stunt. What happened to the Grey's Anatomy alum? Here are all the details. Sarah Drew suffers major injury filming Hallmark series. Sleuthers love Hallmark's Christmas mystery series Mistletoe Murders. They especially love Sarah Drew's gritty and mysterious character Emily Lane. Although she does have a stunt double, Drew has embraced filming action scenes. However, she just posted that 10 days before they finished filming season 2, she had a serious injury. On Instagram, she wrote, "Well, the last couple weeks have been very eventful. 10 days before we wrapped season 2 of Mistletoe Murders, I broke my hand on set doing a stunt." The Christmas in Vienna star broke her left hand doing a stunt. She didn't reveal if she was doing hand-to-hand combat or if something else happened. But this sort of thing never happens on a Hallmark set, unless you are Dylan Neal filming gourmet detective action scenes. Next, she praised her fantastic crew for stepping up. "I had to leave at lunch to go to the ER, and for any other crew, the wheels could have completely come off. But instead, I got to witness something extraordinary." She continued by revealing that director Melanie Orr continued filming with Sarah's stunt double Nova Zatzman. They also figured out how they would film the remainder of the season with her broken hand that had a huge Lego hand cast. She added that another member of the set went to the ER, then spent the night at Sarah's apartment to help her. Unfortunately, Drew needed a second ER visit, and her driver took her there over the weekend. When it came to going home, several members of the team helped her pack. Lastly, her co-star, Peter Mooney, accompanied her to Los Angeles, including handling her luggage and helping her out. She added that she not only watched her crew rise to the occasion too brilliantly, and I got to feel so totally loved and cared for in a way that felt tangible and blindingly bright. Sarah Drew on her Hallmark series Mistletoe Murders. After revealing how wonderful the Mistletoe Murders cast and crew were to her, Sarah Drew shared her love for the Hallmark series. "This show has been my favorite job I've ever had. This cast and crew is the most incredible community. Sometimes it takes something hard to show you what you're made of and to remind you how blessed you are." After revealing that she had surgery on her hand and is on the road to recovery, Sarah also teased sleuthers about the upcoming season. "I can't wait for you all to see what we have in store for you season 2. Sarah Drew has faced emotional trauma on screen before, from her heart-wrenching departure as April Kepner on Grey's Anatomy to playing fierce, resilient heroines in her Hallmark thrillers. But nothing could have prepared her for what she describes as one of the most physically challenging and unexpectedly painful experiences of her acting career, filming Mistletoe Murders. In a heartfelt Instagram post followed by an exclusive sit-down with TV Insider, Drew opened up about suffering a stunt injury during production of the holiday mystery. What was meant to be a festive, high-stakes sequence in the middle of a snow-dusted car chase ended with Drew requiring surgery, weeks of physical therapy, and a newfound appreciation for the unsung heroes of film, stunt coordinators and body doubles. "I guess you could say the sleigh ride went off track," Drew joked, trying to lighten the mood as she recalled the moment that changed everything. The incident happened on the 4th day of filming in Vancouver, where Mistletoe Murders had transformed a quiet Canadian town into a glittering, suspense-filled winter wonderland. In the scene, Drew's character, small-town librarian turned amateur sleuth Maggie Hartwell, had to leap from a runaway buggy after uncovering the killer's secret hiding spot in the town's beloved Christmas tree lot. It was supposed to be a quick drop-and-roll maneuver. I practiced it 3 times with the stunt team, but on the actual take, something just didn't go right. Drew said. I landed awkwardly, heard a pop in my shoulder, and felt instant pain down my arm. I knew right away something was wrong. Still, Drew tried to push through, brushing off the crew's concern as probably just a strain. She iced her shoulder, wrapped it in a compression sleeve, and even continued filming interior scenes over the next 24 hours. But the pain intensified. It got to the point where I couldn't lift my arm past my chest. The director told me to stop being a superhero and see a doctor. The MRI confirmed a torn labrum in her shoulder and a partial rotator cuff tear. Injuries that would require minimally invasive surgery and at least 6 weeks of recovery. Despite the injury, Drew was determined not to derail production. Producers quickly restructured the shooting schedule, bringing in a stunt double to film the more action-heavy scenes and using clever camera angles to mask her limited mobility. It was surreal. One minute I was sprinting through fake snow chasing down a suspect. The next I'm trying to figure out how to fake chopping wood with one good arm. Drew said, laughing. Hallmark magic, right? But the pain wasn't just physical. There was a moment when I thought I'd have to quit the film. Drew confessed. I didn't want to let anyone down. Not the crew, not my co-star, not the fans who have embraced my darker Hallmark mysteries. I felt like I had something to prove. Indeed, Mistletoe Murders marks a tonal shift for Hallmark, merging cozy Christmas aesthetics with a true crime edge. The film, part of the network's new Holly Noir lineup, follows Maggie Hartwell as she investigates a string of Yuletide killings connected to the disappearance of a local choir director 20 years earlier. This movie is about facing your past and stepping into a truth that's messy, uncomfortable, and sometimes dangerous, Drew explained. Ironic, right? Because that's exactly what I had to do, just in real life. Her co-star, British actor James Frain, who plays brooding detective Owen Bishop, praised Drew's professionalism and resilience. She never complained, Frain shared. She would show up to set with her arm in a sling, smile on her face, notes in hand. It was honestly inspiring. Sarah's spirit infused the entire production with hope. After wrapping the film, Drew underwent surgery in Los Angeles and has been documenting her recovery journey with humor and honesty. I couldn't open a jar of peanut butter for a week. Thank God for my kids and husband, who turned into my personal physical therapists and snack assistants. While the healing process has had its challenges, Drew says the injury ultimately gave her new perspective, not only as an actor, but as a person. When you're constantly moving, filming, auditioning, juggling motherhood and career, you forget how important it is to pause. My injury forced me to be still, to receive help, to let go of control. That's the hardest lesson of all for someone like me. Hallmark executives have rallied behind Drew, even offering her a producing role on a potential Mistletoe Murders sequel. She brought heart, humor, and heroism to this project, on and off camera, said Hallmark's head of original programming, Ellen Harker. If the fans love Maggie Hartwell, and we think they will, we'd be thrilled to explore another mystery with Sarah leading the charge. As for Drew, she's already dreaming up ideas for Maggie's next case, and making one non-negotiable demand. Next time, Maggie wears snow boots with proper traction. And maybe no more sleigh chases, she laughed. With Mistletoe Murders set to premiere this December, fans can expect a heartfelt whodunit with just the right touch of festive fear. And thanks to Sarah Drew's real-life resilience, the film now carries an even deeper layer of meaning. I got hurt doing something I love, Drew said, pausing for a moment, her voice soft. But that's okay, because this film, this story, It reminded me that strength doesn't always look like running into danger. Sometimes it looks like asking for help, resting when you need to, and trusting the people around you to lift you back up. In true Hallmark fashion, she adds, and there's always a little hope wrapped up under the tree, even if you have to unwrap it with one hand. Mistletoe Murders premieres this holiday season on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. Don't miss Sarah Drew as she solves crimes, heals wounds, and proves that holiday miracles come in all forms, including orthopedic surgery.